Friday afternoon, everybody. Over here in the Hideout Woods. If this doesn't look real familiar, it's because I'm kind of on the other side of the property from the Hideout camp. I wanted to come over here and do a stealth type camp. I'm getting a little bit of a late start today. It's somewhere around 3 o'clock. And I want to make a camp back in here. But for me to get set up for tonight, and what I want to do right there, that's not going to happen, I don't think. So it's just going to be what it is. Just up from the pond a little bit, it's still got water in it. You might be able to see it there. Can't zoom too well. And it looks like Brother Smoke and Bearbait are going to be set up right over there through the top of this old red oak. I'm going to do just a little bit of clearing right here by the backpack. And I'm going to set up right there for tonight. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Stick around. Might have some fun this time. Well, looky here. They did make it. With their first load of stuff. We get over there and say howdy. They're taking a little hike. Oops, sorry about kicking the camera. See, we got Miss Bearbait there, Brother Smoke. At some point in time, I think we'll be able to go out and actually retrieve that trail camera down here. But we've had a whole lot more rain. A lot yesterday, probably 3 inches or a little more. And it was still kind of rainy this morning. Not the reason I'm late, but that didn't help the situation any. We're going to go down here real quick, and we got to get camp set up and some firewood ready. It's awful damp around here. Well, folks, I don't think I've completely lost my mind. It should be right out there where that tree comes up like that. It should be on one of those small ones right there behind it, and it's not. So, may have lost the trail camera. Still got quite a bit of water over here, as you can see. Let me get hung off, get off this briar. Ouch. Yeah. So, we're going to head back over towards camp. Maybe when all the water goes out, it'll be laying down underneath. I bet it ain't waterproof. What do you think? I'm guessing somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 minutes. Really didn't take all that long. Got a little bit of sunshine peeping out. You can see I'm a different spot to the west, back over that direction. Yeah, we got Bearbait and Brother Smoke right down there. I'm gonna walk down there, take me a little break, and see how far they're getting on their camp. Well, with my camping neighbors on a little trip back up the hill for some more gear, it's really not that much of a hill, a bit of a rise. Good time for an afternoon pipe. Yeah, I'm assuming 4:30, 4:30. Still not doing too bad. Still ain't got any firewood together yet, but camp's set up good. No issues there. Pretty relaxing. That's what I was looking for. Been needing a bit of relaxation now for a couple of weeks. Just hadn't been able to manage to get things together, you know. You guys that do this a lot understand that sometimes it just don't come together. Well, it just hasn't been coming together for me, but finally did. I'll take advantage of it here for a night or two, maybe. I don't know for sure yet. We'll see. I think I mentioned that earlier. I take a little hike in the morning, get some early morning light, and go back over to the hole in the ground. Brother Smoke, he's been wanting to take a little walk back over that way, and Bearbait ain't never been back there, so be a nice hike for her. 3/4 of a mile, a little more, right back behind where you guys are. Just gonna sit here and relax and have a pipe. Then get to cutting some firewood. It's always fun to watch people set stuff up for the first time. What tent is that, Brother Smoke?
It's an Ozark Trail. Easy up, instant A-frame.
Instant A-frame. That'll work.
Instant. Just like coffee.
Yeah. Looks like it came with all the parts and pieces. Was it not a $20 clearance sale?
$20
$20.
clearance.
We have no earthly idea what the retail value is on it.
I forget what the normal.
He's going to stretch it out there. This is the first time up. We'll see how it comes out here in a few minutes. I hadn't been filming anything because I didn't want to put nobody on the spot. And I'm not going to here. This is kind of first time thing going on here too. We're kind of learning a little knot tying, a little bushcraft. And I think tomorrow at some point in time, I'm finally going to get around to showing you guys the knots that I use. Right now we're using some old hicker nuts. It's because that's what we had. It works out quite well. Coming off to a pressic. There we go. Doing the same thing on the other end. Just a little security measure. I think it's a 20% chance of rain or something like that. But with a brand new tent, you never know. Better safe than sorry. As everybody knows, there again, the guest at the camp builds the fire. Tonight, we're going to have Brother Smoke build the fire. It was about 2.5 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, that he and I first came to this spot here. We're out here just wandering around in the woods one day, and this spot here happened to look like a nice place to spend a night or two. So when he gets back with the rest of his gear, we're going to light a fire. Till then, we're just going to be getting things ready for him. Oh, that's not a hoot out. As Brother Smoke's got an owl call. He blew it a couple of times. And we actually got an answer back. Now, naturally, they wouldn't now that they got the camera turned on, would they? Oh well. You can't hardly see my little camp up there. Right there. And they've just about got everything set up over here. Looks like it. So we're going to get back here and pay attention to the fire here. We're going to get Brother Smoke busy because it's getting kind of cool. I don't know. 6:30. Something like that maybe. We need a little bit of fire because it's down about 50 degrees right now.
I didn't know if you wanted to use the cotton balls or the dryer lands.
It's Brother Smoke's choice of fire starting equipment tonight. We got him started. Bearbait dug the hole. I laid a couple of the old pine logs down in there. Got some cedar on top. Now it's up to him. And we're just going to do like we do with everybody else. We're going to let the camera run. Of course, with this one, we may have to edit.
This is brand new. I gotta do it real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's using the, is that the Cooligans or is that the Harbor Freight?
Harbor Freight.
Okay. The magnesium bar style. Get it rubbed in good. In order to save just a little bit of time, we're going to let him prep for just a minute or two, and we'll get back to you.
All right.
The starter of choice tonight would be cotton balls with Vaseline. Seems to be pretty popular, huh? And he throwed some magnesium, if you've seen them quick little white sparks there. Using that new bar, might as well go ahead and chew some of the magnesium off of it. I wish our owl buddies would start singing again. Got plenty of peepers tonight. I'm sure you folks can hear them. Shouldn't be too much longer here. We'll have some fire going. No, no he didn't. There he goes. He'll be alright. See there? Just takes a little practice, and just as I turned the camera on, we got snorted at. I'm not sure exactly where he's at. Or she.
They baited and took over Alpha Camp.
Well, there's 2 trails that come through here. So, yeah, we might be right in the way tonight. Sorry guys, you'll have to go around. And we got one looking at the phone. Got one enjoying the fire. I'm gonna throw some of the smaller stuff on there so you guys can see us here for a minute.
She's watching the fire too. Picture taking.
Yeah, picture taking time. We don't have enough coals yet going here to cook the dinner we're looking for, so get a little more fire going. We're not in any big hurry tonight anyway. We are the night before the full moon. It should be nice and bright down here in the woods all night. I think the last time I camped was a couple of 3 or 4 days before the full moon. What'd you say, Smoke?
Oh, over yonder, there's just something.
Tomorrow, March 31st, is full moon.
Right. We're just enjoying the fire. And the company around the fire. It's always nice. Time to have an evening pipe. What are you guys having for dinner?
Hamburgers with cheese and yummy buns.
Dig it. I got a couple of cheese-filled brats that I'm going to fire up here in just a little bit. Nothing special. Like I was saying earlier, my bag was heavy enough. 38 pounds. And that's really too much for one night, don't you think? So I think I'm going to have to spend 2 nights just to justify bringing that much weight to the woods. We're not even going to talk about how much you guys brought. That's okay. Like I said, we came in from a different way this time. And it's a little bit shorter coming in, but most of the time going to the hideout camp from here is not shorter, but coming to Alpha Camp is to come through the woods on the other side of the property. Right now I think we're just going to sit here and enjoy the fire. Maybe have a little shot of whiskey. We didn't put paper between it, and it sticks together.
Yes.
There we go. Yes, yes, yes.
I just recognized what I did wrong.
That's all right. These things we do, right? As long as you're getting that ready. You see we got a little skillet pit thing dug right there. Got some good coals over there ready to cook now. I got my brats over here. Here they are. Sliced bread and a porridge stick. It's gonna be it for me tonight. Let's see what she comes up with here in a few minutes. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
But the last time you were camping was when?
33 years ago.
There you go. So it's been too long since you've been out in the woods. It's about time. All right, we'll get back to you in a few. We're going to do some cooking and eating. Got a little bit of stick malfunction on that one. We dropped her in the fire. I'm going to eat it anyway. You betcha. She's still cooking. What's the matter with you? That fire's plenty hot.
Working on it.
Go watch it.
Well, we all had plenty to eat. And as you guys can probably hear, we got the natural radio going tonight. Nothing but some peepers in the bottom. I believe we heard a coyote howling there a little while ago, and there's some turkeys around here somewhere. Just a really nice evening, 40 some degrees, 45 give or take probably. Nice evening to hang around the fire. I didn't get a whole lot accomplished today. Got the camp set up, got some firewood. Brother Smoke brought some stuff down in the wheelbarrow there, as you guys saw earlier. Some old pieces of pine been laying there for hours. And I suppose you guys can hear that too. Gotta be one of them old motorcycles run by.
Damn old Harley.
Yeah. Well, tonight I want to say a special how do you do to my friend Angela over in Germany. I think right now she's in Spain. She's been over there traveling around, hiking about, and she always makes reference to my living room, which is right here, which is, how do you say that, brother?
Das is my Wohnzimmer.
There you go. Angela, I hope you can understand that with the little Tennessee accent going down there. Tonight, this is for you. Thanks for all your videos, by the way.
Hello, Angela.
Nice little fruity flavor.
Das ist unser Wohnzimmer.
There you go. Anybody
This
else?
is our.
Would you like to?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Thanks.
Unser Wohnzimmer. Our Wohnzimmer.
I do kind of feel like this is the living room, kind of. Spend enough time out here. Spend quite a bit of time out here. It's always enjoyable.
It's not my living room, it's my world.
Yeah. Yeah, if the whole world could be a little bit more like this, huh?
Simple.
We're just really enjoying the fire tonight. I know I am. I think that's what we're going to do for a little while, just sit around and enjoy it. Really glad you guys came along today. Going to have a little bit more to do tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get up in the morning maybe. And
my ammunition.
yeah. And do a hike in the morning maybe. Back over to the hole in the ground.
Spelunking.
You guys can spelunk if you want to. I'm going to spelunk on top of the ground back there. I'll be sitting waiting at the top of the hole when you guys come out. I'm not much of a caver. I think I'll take another little shot tonight to my new subscribers. I've got about 15 in the last week. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you know that. Thank you very much. Yeah, nice little blue one. Now, if anything crazy happens in the middle of the night, I'll turn the camera back on. Otherwise, it was a really good day. Hoping for a really good night. Talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Been up for a pretty good while. Just really enjoying watching the day come to life. Had a really good sleep, too. 38 degrees this morning. On its way to almost 70 today. Yeah. A lot of birds out this morning. I haven't taken any kind of little walk around camp yet. I heard a little noise coming from the couple down the hill here. Just gonna play today just like it lays. Whatever comes, comes. Kind of like this tent tarp situation. Got a little room for storage outside if you need it. Plus, as you can kind of see, my bag's in here. Got all my stuff stored around. Kind of nice to have a little extra room. But kind of miss my hammock too. Can't help it. Let me decide on what I'm going to have for breakfast, and we'll just see what happens today. Stick around. But I'd come out here and sit in my new chair and enjoy a morning piece of pipe here. Said I hadn't heard no critters, and I hadn't. I had much more and got out of the tent and stood up, and right back over my shoulder there were 6 deer, 6 does. They snorted and took off before I could get the camera. Well, I did manage to get a picture of some deer. They were a little bit far off there, but moseying through the woods this morning. I'll make my way down here to the other camp. See if we can't get a fire going down here so we can, so they can fix breakfast. I'm going to use the alcohol stove this morning. Brother Smoke, trying to get a little smoke. Not much left from last night, is there? Well, we didn't stay up very late either. And somebody left the skillet out, didn't they? Mm-hmm. That would be you. I was going to say, Bearbait's doing the usual job here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see if we can get some. A possum or a skunk, either one may have come through. Is there any little lick marks in the skillet this morning? Yeah, let's see if we can get some fire.
Yeah, what's that damn towel you wiped that greasy pan out with?
We're having issues with the fire. Just a little time and some dry kindling, right, Smoke?
Yes, sir.
Now another hour and we'll be able to eat.
More time than we got dry kindling.
This is true. As you can see, I'm sitting here in the smoke. Brother Smoke's creating. What are you having for breakfast this morning? What's in cartons of things you got there?
Something I wanted to try out. It's just crack an egg cup.
Just crack an egg.
And I brought an egg with it. And inside is little diced potatoes, little diced ham pieces. There's peppers and onion, green peppers and onions, and shredded cheese. Little pouches in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to put it all in a skillet. I already wiped it out with butter.
Cool. That'll work.
Crack an egg in and scramble it in there.
Mm-hmm. All right, now see what you done?
Yeah.
Huh? We ain't sending up smoke signals.
Start back.
Man. Well, I'm doing my oatmeal right here in front of me with the shine-fired stove. We're all going to have something to eat and then take a little walk, I think. Oatmeal, brown sugar maple, Nestle's, cocoa mix, and a little bit of sugar. Look at there. Susie Homemaker at the campsite. You're learning. Cooking on an open fire. Just takes practice, that's all. We have a camp over there behind us. We're going to head off down towards the watering hole here. And then back up that way there. Back over to the hole in the ground. Have you heard a duck or seen a duck? Oh. Logs, ducks, all the same. One of the surest signs of spring around here. Got some fern fiddles. Bearbait said this fairly tasty. Kind of tasted like they looked. Fuzzy. I'm not sure how fuzzy tasted. But we're getting a little bit of a crop of them this year. Along with everything else starting to come out. We got May apples everywhere, and a good little crop up there on the hill. I'll show you when we get up there. And right up there is the hideout camp. If you guys watch my 5 essential items, this is where I done the video for it. It'd be a really nice spot for a camp. Seriously thinking about it. Beautiful day. I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 degrees about now. Just about time to lose this sweatshirt. We got some wet weather coming in tonight, but you know, I think I'm going to stick out another night. And we're going to drop off down over here towards the hole. Oh yeah, that's what happens when you're looking for morels. We wander around. But that's how you find them. Coming in this time, we're not just going to drop over the hill to the hole. I'm actually on a little critter trail. This is up at the end of the field where the draw starts. We all kind of refer to it as a V-cut. And the camera's probably not doing it justice, but it drops off probably 60 feet elevation between where I'm at and the bottom down there. We'll be down that way in just a minute. Look what Brother Smoke walked up on. He ain't very big, but showing they're out today.
Yep.
What kind would that be, brother?
I think he's a little garter.
She doesn't seem to be too aggressive. Doesn't seem to really care that we're here. In the middle of summer, it's kind of easy enough to spot that old broken off tree if you're coming down through here. But a couple of months from now, when this all gets grown up nice and green, and about 3 feet deep, maybe a little bit more. And nice deer tracks all down through here. I think it would be possum or armadillo there with it somewhere. Yeah, this down here gets to be almost an unseen place. We didn't exactly take the long way in today, but the last time that I came over here with you guys, we came in right up through there. Now you can kind of see, with all the greenery gone, what kind of depression we're in here. It's not a hard place to find if you kind of know where to look. Like I said, a couple of months from now, it'll look like a jungle down here. It's a nice deep little bowl all the way around. Wouldn't be too bad of a place to camp, really. With the main attraction, I suppose, being this right here. I do want to make a journey back here at some point in time, right after a big rain. I want to see what the water's doing down through here.
Oh, dude, that's opened up easily.
It has opened up a lot, hasn't it? I don't think I have any pictures to show you guys, but like 2 years ago, it was only about half that size. Well, the large rock that you can see laying right there was just the entrance, wasn't it? You had to go over that rock to get in the hole. And as you can see, at least one of us is willing to get down in there.
Bobcat or something will come running out at me.
I think as much rain as we've had here lately, I don't know that anything would be living down in there. Can you feel cool air?
Oh yeah.
Which way is it wanting to turn now? To the left or right?
To the right.
We're going to try something different here, folks. Brother Smoke's going to take the camera from me. And he's going to stick it off down in that hole.
Is that it? Extended?
That's all we got.
Oh, this is cool.
You can move the camera up and down on the stick to accommodate. Yeah, that light don't give you a whole lot.
Retreat! Retreat!
I hope you guys enjoyed looking in the hole because I'm not going down there. Neither is she.
Watch it!
Look out. Look at that one round one right there about eye high to you.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a cannonball?
It's a cannonball.
I'll make sure you get that put.
This ain't Raccoon Mountain, but it'd be Riggins Holler.
Riggins Holler. All right. The hole at Riggins Holler.
Hit me. I can't get out. That would be pretty cool.
One time I came over here, I thought this would make a really nice little campsite. A natural fire back. Kyle, it kind of looks like your dugout. It's got a little more hill behind it. Same principle. It could still happen, huh? Never know. Yeah, maybe at some point in time, I'll be able to get over here and do an overnight, at least an overnight. Try to get over here maybe when the water's running. Curious to see where all it comes from and how fast it goes down that hole. This whole little hillside just scattered with trails. Last time I came this way for a walk, these fields were pretty brown. Oh yeah. Warm weather's coming. It's already up above 60 degrees. I don't know what time it is. This spot here is real nice to come to. You guys may remember it. Going to ease up over here at the little black pond. See how full of water it is. This is usually how it looks. And that's why I call it the black hole. Kind of black. Actually, it's a real dark brown. Root beer color. And out there in the middle, maybe 3 feet deep. And then with this little trek out down through the woods here, just about back to the hideout. This spot look familiar to everybody? Next time I camp, I'll probably be over here in the hammock. See a little bit where the water's gone down. And yeah, I still hadn't got that tree cut up. Weather just hadn't really given us a good chance here lately. Always got to stop for a minute or two and retrieve that trail camera too. You see the water's gone down quite a bit. So we could still kayak out there though. I could be wrong, but I don't think it went underwater. It's out there a pretty good ways yet. Oh, we had a volunteer there for a minute. Yeah, was going to check out the water resistant boots. Uh-huh. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be another day before the camera's retrieved. It was a nice little walk. Not exactly sure how far we went. Probably close to a couple of miles, a little more. And we're back over here in the Alpha Camp area now. Hey, there we go. Not a bad looking little campsite, huh? Pre-soldier tarp. I believe I'm going to do a modification to it. Maybe 2 before tonight, since it's supposed to rain on me. Well, I suppose you can probably see that I changed the tarp here a little bit. Brought it down in the front about a foot. Tunneled it out a little more. I'll show you in just a minute. Plans have kind of changed. After that hike, my hips are bothering me a little bit, and I just don't want to. I don't want to be out here hurting. You know, when the storms start coming in, that's when they start bothering me. I am on some new medication. That's part of the reason I didn't really disappear, folks. I'll try to catch up watching some videos here pretty soon, but new medication, another round with a full set of doctors, and going around with the lawyers again. You know, it's enough to drive anybody crazy. But I do want to show you my tunnel setup here. I don't think I'm going to do any more configurations than this today. I'm going to start packing things up and mosey my way on out of here in just a little while. Smoke's down packing up now. They weren't going to stay but one night anyway. Beautiful day. It's right at 70 degrees, man. You can't complain about that at all. And I wish I could stay, but I just don't want to be in a situation where I'm toughing it out and the medication that's supposed to be helping is not helping anything. So, not going to harp on that for very long. I'm going to start packing up here shortly. Let me show you this configuration with the pre-soldier tarp. I'm reasonably sure if I was staying here tonight that I could stay dry in that apparatus. What do you guys think? I am on a little bit of a downhill slope there, but it doesn't look like it washes very bad. Plus I've got the ground cover that it fully encompasses the bottom of the tent too. That's the old pre-soldier, doesn't do too bad, does it? Huh? Give you a walk around the front. I don't know if I'll come back right away to this campsite or not. There's just a few little improvements to be made, and it'd be kind of nice over here. Not a bad spot at all. Plenty of room in amongst here to, well, a fella could go from that tree there over to here, right in there with a hammock. Have cover behind you and cover on 3 sides. If you really wanted to get secluded, you could get in here, I suppose, and just keep bringing stuff in. I like that configuration. A couple of more guys, it works out to where the center tie will pull right down to that stake. Now, I don't know whether that's a good idea in the rain, but in the wind it would keep it from flopping some. Plus you could drop that front down more too. Well, as I was getting my stuff packed up, look what I seen heading out of the woods over here. Wheelbarrow camping. Come in handy though, getting some wood down here. Had a good time, folks.
Had a good time.
We'll do this again soon.
Next time.
Next time you won't bring so much gear, right? I'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, I almost got packed up. All I got to do is get the tarp, strap the sleeping pad on top. These guys showed back up. The Smoke had some boots, kind of handy. We're going to take the walk back around and retrieve the trail cam, right?
Yeah, hopefully I don't submerge my
Okay, we'll see what happens. And I'll catch up in a minute. Little boy can't get no hurry this afternoon. But I couldn't miss this opportunity. Oh, look at him, he's giving up the wallet. Just in case we go down. Actually, folks, it's not too far out there. The water's not very deep. But the problem is, the mud baby 12 inches deep in here. It's that variable we're not sure about yet. Yeah, I didn't think the water was too deep.
Oh, I think it's been underwater.
Has it been under?
It's all soaking muddy.
Oh, no good. No good. Well, let's hope for a watertight case. Well, it wasn't completely full of water, but it didn't like much, I guess. It had been under. The card, I don't know. It's not all muddy. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Well, plug it into something and see what happens. Sorry about that, folks. I was hoping for some good video on that one. Didn't work out this time. Well, everybody, I had a good time. I don't know about you guys, but it was a lot of fun. Just one night, but hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do when you get old. You start hurting. It's not a good idea to stay out here, especially when it's going to rain. Got the front moving in, just not going to be good. It's all good to have Brother Smoke and Miss Bearbait out here. Everything all cleaned up camp-wise around here. Hope you enjoy taking a little hike with us today and just to camp out as a whole. Appreciate you joining me. Very much appreciated watching. Till next time, everybody. Just waiting for the next big adventure.